Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
22-yard line.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Wentz. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Eagles.
Shotgun now for Wentz. But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz.
40-yard line.
And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
To Marquise Goodwin.
How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Complete.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
And inches. At the Bucs 8-yard line.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
The ball carried.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. 9th play now, this long opening drive. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal? Working from the gun, Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, the underdog here is showing no fear. Great opening drive.
Now, we weren't in the locker room for the pregame speech, but I will guarantee you, somewhere along the way, the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no less, setting the tone.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11 on 2nd down now. It's Jones. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
He was taken down by Vinny Curry.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. He's got Evans. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Jones, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And here we go on 4th down now with Brady. Now this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Is a turnover on downs.
Wentz now on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
First down, Eagles.
From the gun, it's Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
I need to get
near
my
the back of the
swag
end zone.
right
Oh, he shifts past him. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. 27 yards there, a first down. This is Jones, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Brady going to sling this out wide to Godwin. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Go, go, go. Bang, 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 bang. Wait, did he hit? Slip.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to Antonio Brown. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles.
On 2nd down and 4. Brady, he finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
O.J. Howard. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
That's out to the left and complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Fournette, a first down carry. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Leonard Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Wentz now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
For Marquise Goodwin. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. A final shot before half for Wentz. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this 3rd quarter of play. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Jones. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Jones. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
7-yard line.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll run with Fournette. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 34.
Fournette. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
7-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and...
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. To the 40 and no further. So the broken tackle didn't get him much.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now a play fake. Brady. And that is incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 1-yard line.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Another run with Sanders. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line.
He was brought down.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give them a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
First down, Eagles.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
Brings up
the throw is Wentz.
At the 14-yard line.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
It brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
Now Brady on the bootleg. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Fletcher Cox, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Third down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He'll have the win at his back here in the 4th quarter. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, just kicking a field goal there, that's a decision that could be open to second guessing. You know, you're trying to get back within a field goal, but it didn't work out as planned.
And now you're banking on your defense to be motivated enough to get out there and get the ball back for you. I think if that ball goes through the post, the defense is naturally motivated, even elevated in their mission. Now they've got to find a way to dig down deep and get it done.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now this throw caught left side. It'll be a gain of 11, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
3rd and inches.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll run with Sanders. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders taking it in. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Buccaneers 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Throwing on first down is Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the gun, it's Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Crayvon LeBlanc with a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. So after the INT, here's Wentz. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Levante David came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. From midfield, here's Wentz. Right side caught by Jackson. And he is into the